3 here we goes in one video. Have I ever done a video like this? I don't even remember. But Barcola to Liverpool, here we go. We do have a here we go of Adama Traore and Ollie Watkins, and there is one loading of Hilal. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having pure fun wherever you're watching us from. And please continue to subscribe to this channel to see to it that all goes on well as planned. Now, he is the channel Rokani Media Football, and I continue to see to it that we really clinch the milestone that you're obviously wanting to head to. It is 32,000 subscribers, and yesterday night went ahead to clinch 31,100, and we are left with 73 subscribers to clinch 31,200. And guys, the speed at which we are moving, I'm really loving it, and continue to obviously show love to me. Now, yesterday, Fabrizio Romano came up and told us the following about the deal of Bradley Barcola. He told us that Liverpool are now at final stages of Bradley Barcola deal with PSG. The negotiations moved to the highest officials at both clubs, and breakthroughs now seen as imminent. The exclusive story from May, only Liverpool for Barcola, top target, not untouchable at all. So this is what went ahead to getting through from Fabrizio Romano yesterday night, that the big lads, the big figures at these clubs have gone ahead obviously coming through and enter the deal, and finally it's expected to really get accomplished. After getting that today at 10:36 a.m., David Austin told us that Liverpool reached agreement in principle on terms of deal to sign Bradley Barcola from PSG. Still details to finalize between Liverpool and PSG, but moving fast after breaking through overnight on a package of £120 million in there for you. So, in the night, as Fabrizio told you, a lot of things are going to obviously go into the final stages. And after that clinched the final stages, now they've gone ahead to reach an agreement in principle at £120 million. That is like, if I'm to convert £120 million pounds to euro, right? And we are having 120. It's like 140 million what? Million euros. And of that, 100 million euros, that is what we call the guaranteed fees that is needed from a side known as Liverpool. And thereafter, the magical statement, the 3 magical words, went ahead obviously coming through from the mouth of Fabrizio Romano, breaking Liverpool reach verbal agreement to sign Bradley Barcola. Here we go. Initial fee worth £100 million plus add-ons, up to 140 million euros possible total package for PSG. Documents to be exchanged in 24 hours. Liverpool get their top target, never in doubt, and now done. So, it's a here we go. The deal is worth 140, right? David Austin is hinting on to 100 million euros guaranteed fees. Then Fabrizio Romano is hinting on 100 million pounds. That is like 120 million guaranteed fees in there for you. But the good thing is that we know where the figure is. Now, it looks like to get any good player, you need to obviously come up and really pay some good money. You understand? You need to obviously come up and really pay some good amount of money to see to it that you get in this quality player. And now, what is expected is very, 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 very simple. You understand? What is expected is all about this player to come in through at Liverpool, and Liverpool has been having by the very many big problems, especially in the attack, and with the very many players that we expect to exit the side of Liverpool. As Salah left, Curtis Jones left, you saw Luis Diaz leave. Now, Cody Gakpo is one of those that is expected to leave the side of Liverpool. And that means they don't have enough depth when it comes to what? When it comes to the wide areas, Center forward, they do have this guy. What's his name? Ishak Ektike is coming up, right? Now, on the wide forward, that's where they really have no problems. And I've gone ahead to see them go for Ismail Issa. Now, if they've gone ahead to bring in Ismail Sarr and they have Cody Gakpo, and they have Bradley Barcola, I'm like, they're trying to build up. But I don't think that it's the end of this. It's not the end of them to obviously get in wide players, because what if Barcola gets injured? Who comes in through to replace him if at all Cody Gakpo is going to have to leave? And Ismail Sarr. So they still have a lot to do at the side of Liverpool, and I do believe they need to really look out at one defender. But I think they're tracking Leon Bendandi. There is this guy, Aloho, Gomez, and Virgil van Dijk. I think they trust them. In the midfield, I do believe they really need someone. You're having McAllister. You are having Wataru Endo. You are having Gravenbach. I've gone ahead to see the manager playing Sobasilai into the number 8 role. So that shows you that they're really missing out on a player. But we wait to see how their business will go. They wanted Minte, but Minte couldn't obviously cross their side because a lot of money was requested from the side of Brighton. The farthest Liverpool could go was £50 million. The other ones wanted 60 to 70 million pounds, and they're like, we are out. So Liverpool is strengthening a little bit, and we are waiting to see how they obviously form out. But for me, I think it's one of those teams that will struggle this season. I do believe that Liverpool is not one of those teams that will obviously come up and really put in a very huge shift in there for you. So, did I even give them the slot in my top 4 teams? Not really. I didn't. But let's wait and see how things will obviously go on and on and on. All right. Let's leave it there with Liverpool bringing in through a man known as Bradley Barcola. Let's get to the man that pushed and pushed and pushed to go ahead and really join Al Hilal. He goes by names of Ollie Watkins. Finally, he has gotten his move. Breaking, Al Hilal have now agreed all details of the deal to sign Ollie Watkins. Here we go. Exclusive details. Aston Villa, right now, laid first bid worth 58.4 million euros plus 2 million euros of add-ons for the English striker. Green light from Aston Villa. Travel is this week. The club, right, of Aston Villa were like holding this deal to see to it that they get in the replacement. And I tell you what, they went ahead to obviously get in the replacement, and the replacement is all about a guy called who? Nicholas Jackson from Aston Villa. So that's why they're obviously trying to hold it a little bit to see to it that they're obviously getting the best that they deserve in there for you. So the side of Villa have let Ollie Watkins go, and I think they've gone ahead to get in some good money. 60 million euros, not bad money for Ollie Watkins, and I do believe they will obviously do the needful and obviously use that money wise. And there, by the way, if there is a team that is doing proper business, look at Aston Villa and how they are selling. Players that have gone ahead to leave. Yuri Tielemans, they got him on a free transfer from a team known as Leicester. He joined them, and they sold him to Man United for £34 million. Pure profit of like £30 million. From there, they've sold Morgan Rogers. They bought him for like £25 million, and they sold him for 116. You can obviously say they've gone ahead to make a profit of like £70 million, or 80, right? So they're really making good money though they're really having financial problems. But I tell you, they're making some good money. I'm talking about a team known as Aston Villa. Now, they've let Ollie Watkins go for 60 million euros, around 52, 53 million pounds in there for you. And I do believe they really have some profit from the player, because Watkins, when he was coming in through to Aston Villa, right? Let me see how much was paid. Still wanting to really look through this. He joined Villa from Brentford at 28 million pounds. That is 33. That means Aston Villa has a profit of like 20 million pounds off the deal of this guy. So they've gone ahead to obviously make some huge profit, and that is Villa for you. And I tell you, they're really doing some good business. And we wait to see how Nicholas Jackson will fit into their mighty club in there for you. So from there, let's obviously get in another guy known hugely in the Premier League, Adama Traore, Mr. Muscles. Deportivo La Coruña completed all formal steps to sign Adama Traore after Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Also, Traore joins the power project, as Mateo calls. Here we go, confirmed. Now, he has gone ahead to join Deportivo La Coruña. That is Adama Traore. And if you're having Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and the add-on Adama Traore, that speaks volumes on what your appetite is this season. You are like intentionally wanting to do something really good to see to it that you really get in the best of the best. But as it stands, the La Liga looks like this time is obviously going to be fired up like never before. So that is it that we have right now from the Rokani Media Sports Desk in here. And we've gone ahead to bring you the story of Barcola and Ollie Watkins plus Adama Traore. 3 here we goes have gone ahead to obviously be the opener of this day, and hope you guys are really having pure fun. Continue to subscribe to this channel, and your reactions to these 3 here we goes are welcome in the comment section below. I'm out.